everyone and welcome back to Lawyer's Case Files. My name is Joy Phillips Iboneme. On today's episode, let's talk about the recent arrest and parade of popular socialite, social media influencer, and online motivational speaker, John Lyon. But before we start, I would like to put out the usual disclaimer here that we do not by any means mean any disrespect to any of the victims talked about in these stories. These stories are simply for educational purposes and to create awareness. And that being said, now let's get right into today's case. The Bayelsa State Police Command recently trailed to the FCT Abuja and arrested a former bank worker and social media socialite, popularly known for flashing wads of cash, both in the local currency and in dollars on his social media pages. 35-year-old John Ewa, also known as John Lyon, is a native of Iruan community in Boki local government area of Cross River State. On Monday, September 26, 2022, in a public parade by the Bayelsa Police, John Lyon tearfully admitted to have participated in 2 kidnapping operations. He also confessed to have received a total of $10,000 in addition to other payments in Naira from the ransom collected from the kidnap of Mr. Danjuma Umeje. Before the arrest of John Lyon in Abuja, other members of the notorious kidnap gang that operated mostly in Yenagoa, Bayelsa State, had also been arrested both in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, and in Bayelsa State. Emmanuel Charles Angase, a 37-year-old native of Azuzuma community in southern Ejo, alleged to be the leader of the kidnapping gang, was also arrested in Port Harcourt. The police revealed that Mr. Emmanuel Angese, the gang leader, allegedly operates a kidnapping camp at Sunikri Creek in Nembe local government of Rivers State. According to the Bayelsa State Commissioner of Police, while parading John Lyon, Emmanuel Angese, and other arrested gang members, this kidnapping gang had been responsible for over 10 high-profile kidnapping cases in Bayelsa State over a period of 7 years. In a public parade on September 26, 2022, the gang leader, Mr. Emmanuel Angese, confessed publicly to the police and the press that on June 30, 2022, himself, John Lyon, and other gang members kidnapped 41-year-old Danjuma Umeje, a bank executive in one of the banks in Yenagoa, at his residence in Okaka, Yenagoa, Bayelsa State. He said that the kidnapped bank executive Danjuma Umeje was taken to and detained at their kidnap camp at Sunukiri and later released on July 14, 2022 after collecting a ransom of over 60 million naira, collected partly in US dollars and in the local currency, Naira. The gang leader also confessed that earlier on in December of 2021, the gang, including John Lyon, had also kidnapped one Akim Olusola, also a bank executive at a bank where John Lyon had worked earlier on as a cleaner before he was sacked, and that the 48-year-old bank executive was released on December 12, 2021 after paying a ransom of over 80 million naira to the gang members. The gang leader also confessed that his gang was responsible for the December 26, 2015 kidnap of Nancy Keme Dixon and the subsequent kidnap of Chinonso Eze and so many other notable Igbo businessmen. The gang leader identified John Ewa, popularly known by the alias John Lyon, as a top member of their gang. He said that it was John Lyon who introduced both bank executives Danjuma Umeje and Akim Olusola to the gang and also showed them their houses where they were both kidnapped from. He claimed that John Lyon had told the gang to kidnap the bank executives because he was angry with them for sacking him from his job at the bank. John Lyon, on the other hand, in a video that went viral, denied being a member of the kidnapping gang. His initial claim was that he was neither a member of the gang nor took part in the kidnapping of both Mr. Akim and Danjuma. He claimed that he earned his income and success through his interior design business at Lyon Interior Hub. Despite denying being a member of the kidnapping gang, John Lyon admitted that he was the person who showed his friends who just incidentally happened to be members of the kidnapping gang the residence of both victims, as he was familiar with both Mr. Danjuma and Akim, whom he had worked with during his career at the bank. He also admitted receiving the sum of $10,000 in addition to other payments in naira from his friends, the gang members, after the kidnap and release of Danjuma Umeje. So what do you think of this? What do you make of John Lyon, on one hand denying being a member of the gang and taking part in the kidnap operations, and on the other hand admitting being the one who showed the gang members the residence of both victims and also receiving a total sum of $10,000 after the kidnap of the victims? Do you agree with the claims of the gang leader, Mr. Emmanuel Angese, that John Lyon was indeed a top member of their gang and in fact the person who initiated at least these two operations by providing the identity and residence of the victims, who were both his bosses when he worked at his job at the bank? Personally, I would like to agree with the gang leader here that it's possible that John Lyon could have been the initiator of at least these two operations, especially because, as the gang leader claimed, John Lyon was still angry with both of his bosses for sacking him from his job. On further questioning in the video that went viral, John Lyon eventually admitted that he had only participated in these two kidnapping operations, while still maintaining that he was not a member of the kidnapping gang. Well, how does that even work? Plus, there is a saying, show me your friends and I will tell you whom you are. Also arrested as part of the gang with John Lyon and Emma Angese were Kingsley Innocent and Godlives Donald, whom the police also alleged were part of the gang that kidnapped Danjuma. So this is all the information we have on this case for now. As at the time of making this report, the police are still on with their investigation into this case, and hopefully the matter will be charged to court soon. We here at Lawyers Case Files are definitely keeping our eyes on this one and will keep you informed with any updates as soon as it comes. But before then, please like and share this video as you watch, and don't forget to leave your comments and opinions in the comment section below, and please stay subscribed for more. Thank you for watching.